you did. Yeah, I know. And I wanna talk about it. And I know you don't.
Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome to The Way It Is with your girl into the AE. Hi guys, I got my voice back. I couldn't even talk maybe 2 days ago. So that's why, I'm not gonna say that's not why I've been gone. I really just been working on something, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek tonight of what I've been working on. But really, tonight's episode, it's not really any structure. I want to talk about this coronavirus. I want to tell y'all about an experience I had, basically telling women and people that talk too much to shut the fuck up. So I want to talk about that. Oh, I'm sorry, I said a bad word. Oh well. And then lastly, I want to read y'all one of my poems, because if you guys didn't know, I'm writing a poem book, and it's called Welcome to My Neighborhood, and it's basically just my thoughts, my feelings on everything, miscellaneous, love, life, just me and my feelings in a book. And I'm sure somebody feel the same way. So yeah, that's today, and that's what we're gonna talk about. So yeah, where I'm gonna start? Let's start with this fucking coronavirus, okay? Because it's bullshit, and it's just the government's way of not making us pay attention to something that's very important and vital to us human beings out here that's living in this United States. People die from the flu. People die from shit. You need to be scared of these niggas out here that's gonna kill you because the sun is coming out. Why you out here buying 8 packs of fucking water bottles and fucking hand sanitizer? Nigga, I went to 5 stores yesterday and could not get a bottle of water. Like, it's ridiculous. This pandemic that's going on is ridiculous. And it really needs to stop. And it's not even that serious. So, yeah. Anyways. Okay. Now, on to this experience I had. I don't really know how to say it or to really start it. Okay, so I was talking to a guy, and I am very blunt and open, and I say how I feel, and sometimes I just need to shut up because you don't always know what you're talking about, and you could feel a type of way, or you could require certain things, but sometimes just keep it in your head, because you're going to sound like a fool to the next person, and then they going to just completely check you. So Exhibit A. Quine is telling some guy about how, oh, you can't live with your mama, and I don't want to be tiptoeing past your mama, yada, yada, yada. Just imagine, you know me, running that mouth. The guy didn't say nothing. He listened, take heed, I guess. And a couple of days later, I'm talking to somebody else, and they're telling me how you can't just say everything to people or anything to people because it's going to turn them off. I immediately thought, like, damn, did I turn this nigga off? Like, is he thinking of me in a certain way because I told him what I required or what I wanted or what I don't do or whatever? So me, being the overthinker I am, I'm like, hey, you know what? I just wanted to apologize if I offended you when I said this, that, and the third the other day about, me being with a man that don't live home with his mama and this, that, and the third. Yeah. That man, he was like, that don't offend me. Because I own this building. Y'all, I wanted to like take everything I said and just throw it back in my mouth from 2 days ago. Like, bitch, you doing all that talking. And this nigga own this whole building. I'm sorry. The cat got your tongue, Quinae? Yes, it did. I was sitting over there like, oh, okay. Shut up. You ain't always got to tell somebody your requirements, or you ain't always got to be ready to talk. Sometimes just listen, and sometimes just ride the wave. I mean, that was some advice from me to you, because I don't like to be embarrassed. And a bitch was embarrassed that day. But yeah. So yeah, you guys, not you guys, but whoever's be talking all the time, just shut up. Because sometimes somebody gonna shut you up. Also, I'm really nervous to read my poems, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But I will. I mean, I'm always telling people, I don't give a fuck about failure, because at least I can say I did it. Well, I bet you still looking at me. This is my way of thinking. I've done it. Even if I failed, I did it. You still talking about what you gonna do. Meanwhile, I'm on to the next thing, trying to figure out how I'm gonna overcome that first failure. So, with that being said, let me find what poem I'm gonna read, y'all. Maybe I'll read two. No. I'm gonna read one. Read yours? No, that's a good one. I don't want them. Larry On's trying to interfere, you guys. He's talking about read mine, read mine. My baby know all my poems. That's my biggest supporter. But I don't know which one. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna turn my music on while I'm looking, because y'all know I like to.
So long, and I know where to start. I know where to start. Tell me where you hide. Where do you go? Tell me if she nice. She knows I know. Tell me why you lie. Tell me why. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. What you did. Yeah, you know I love you, but I can't forgive it. You could tell me stay, but I have to go. 'Cause I would not expect someone to stay.
Okay, I found one.
If I let them know, right when I let my guard down, you play around. And no, not this time, but we can't have shit out. It's too late for me to stay. I wish all the things you say was what you could display.
I could have told it down last place. Okay, look. This is called Always Be My Maybe. My thoughts are triggered, but my actions are calm. My mind is tired, but my body is strong. Strong enough for what, though? Because my heart is empty. It got full of wasted love and all that negative energy. I had hopes for more, so I gave it a minute. But that minute turned into years that can never be forgiven. So now I stare at seas, wondering what it could be. I never could seem to understand what happened between you and me. Okay. Let me give y'all a little backstory about that. So, I was with somebody for like 2 years, almost a little over 2 years. But we didn't have a title. We just was inseparable. But yet I wasn't his girlfriend. Oh, but you couldn't tell me that that nigga wasn't mine. But he wasn't. That's why I ended up by myself, with no one, confused, because we had the best chemistry ever. That's why I named it Always Be My Maybe. Because it's still to this day, I can't tell you what happened to us. I can tell you he loved me. And I can tell you I love him too. But that's about it. I just really don't know what happened. Okay, we're going to the next one. Oh, I like this one. Okay, this one is called Intentions. I share my truth, and so do you. We walked that garden and ate that fruit. Why a bite so fruitful gone so fast? Because they had no intentions on being the last. You gotta wake up and understand this much. People have seasons. This is true. Seasons that may or may not involve you. So you gotta be tough. You gotta be tough and not give a fuck. Because you never know. People may need you just for their luck. Facts. And that was for, like, I guess I was going through a situationship. And I felt like I was used. But how could you feel used when it's two people? Like DMX said, I gave you what you gave me. A nut. That's both. Yeah. That was too much. But I'm just saying, how do you feel used when y'all doing the same thing? What it is that person was done with you. They needed you at that time for whatever it was in their life. And that's it. They moved on. Same for you. You probably needed that person for something in your life. Or you was stuck. But whatever. Intentions. So y'all need to know people's intentions before walking the garden and biting fruits. Because you might be alone. But yeah. I hope you guys liked my 2 poems. I hope you guys buy my book. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you go onto my website. Well, it's not really finished yet, but if you guys want to talk to me, I got a holla at me button that you can just click and talk to me. And see all my my YouTube videos. They're going to be stored on my website, so you can just kind of glance at it and see what's going on. I'm also going to have merch from my book. So I'm pretty excited. That's what I've been working on. And I hope you guys are going to be with me on this ride. Yeah. I thought I had something else to say, but I don't. All right. So we're going to our quote of the day. I guess I'm going to play some music. I'll find a quote, y'all.
I could've done without last night. And although I know that this blind, this just don't feel right. You know what you did. Yeah, you know I love you, but I can't forget. You can tell me stay, but I have to go.
All right. And the winner is George Clooney. My father gave me the best advice of my life. He said, whatever you do, don't wake up at 65 years old and think about what you should have done with your life. Facts. Get to it, guys. And that's the way it is. Good night.